damn it. Okay, I bet I'm not now. Yay! Had a little hiccup, but it wouldn't be my show without a hiccup. Happy Monday, everybody. This is the iPad APPy Hour, where you get more than an hour of happiness right here with your favorite apps, with your iPad, or just sitting back and listening to me go yabbity 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 ya. Right on. Say hi to the folks I see. Jim Shannon first. Your game master Leela is ready to game. Live to Fly channel DL, very nice to see you. Many vibes. You didn't have to wait very long, very patiently, did you? I saw that just hop right in 1 minute early. And Easy Herbs, Lo-Fi, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I might be using the wrong definition of lo-fi. Thomas Christ, the Goderator, the mod with the mostest. Doctor's orders. And that echo back. Doctor's orders. Oops, I'm copying someone. Yo. And let's see if there's anyone else in the front row. Yay, Mondays are better with me. Hey, good morning, Mr. Smith. Wow, you're awake. Jade Star's here too. Hello, hello. Brad Example, nice to see you. Nice to see you got back from your trip. Oh my God, this is just too funny. Easy Herbs. I used Dr. Zorder's name at my last appointment. Told the nurse last time I was in the hospital I got Dr. Zorder's. She went back over my chart and said, I don't see him. That's because it's a she. Woo! Good times. Right on. So I just check out my time matrix background that I spent time concocting this weekend. I'm just gonna duck and let you look at it. Why, that's awfully cool. Good times. I'm not drinking coffee today because I don't know if anyone knows this, but my back was out the entire weekend. It was like it started hurting sometime after, right during my show Wednesday, and by Friday morning I couldn't even bend over or walk correctly. And then so one of the things I did was cut back on caffeine. I realized I was really amping it up. So I'm back to 1.5-ish. So, I've always got a green outline. I'm in the matrix, baby. I am in the matrix. Yeah, I am feeling quite a bit better. Not completely. I still have this is liquid Epsom salts. And, I didn't get anything prescription. I just took ibuprofen one day. I took naproxen the next day. And I rested a lot. I did a lot of yoga type stretching. I laid on my back on a yoga mat a lot on my front porch. It was fun. I didn't get anything done this week. And that is kind of why I'm going with what we would call easier stuff this week. Because I make soundtrack. So I call this making a soothing lo-fi soundtrack for your life. This is what I do every day. Literally every night I fall asleep to some music that I've made. When I'm stressed out during the day, I listen to sometimes it's the same stuff, only it's gonna make you poop. Hugh Caldwell, hello, meow. The pie is, she is on the warpath again this morning. I dared to move her food bowl so that ants wouldn't get in it. Gosh, what a crime. Anyway, let's bring in the star of the show here. She has a new background too. Isla the iPad. Coming at ya. Full or nearly full screen. Boom! Hi, I'm in my corner now. You can all relax. My cleavage is like tucked down into the corner and you can focus on what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Oh no, the cat is behind the green screen again. Ah, get out of there. Out. Out. I have a full green screen today. Hey. Not if the cat has anything to say about it. The pie, she's excited because she had a bunch of views on her short, and that made her. I think it made her crazy. Anyway, just before we do anything, let's get into what I was listening to. Oh, the comments covering my face. Oh, there we go. That's better. I'm always getting behind your comments. See, I'm fully behind your comments. Yeah, clawing the green screen, exactly. She's just... Oh, geez. It's always yours. It is. Right on. So I've got all this muted, and this is kind of using some of the newer apps from this week. Ridgewalk is in there, and a Moon Echo. I haven't added the Moon Echo yet. Let's add it here. Let's just add it. I love Moon Echo, by the way. And if you guys have not seen, if you have not seen Jade Star's movie video on Moon Echo, watch that. And also her live stream on Ridgewalk. They're amazing. But we will just be... Technically, they'll be semi-featured today. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Oh my God, she's just on the warpath. Get down from there. Get down. Oh gosh, goshy, goshy gosh. Oh. Smithy says, I got to repaint the far end of my studio green again. I've put so many marks and chips in it. I'm just curious as to, I looked for paint, to use as green screen, and it was really expensive. And this gigantic 10-foot by 7-foot green screen I have, it was like 12, I don't know, it was under $20, and the paint for one wall was a lot more. Hey, get back here. Holy crap. Let's get to work and not have crazy cats. Let's see if this'll calm her down. All right, here's my first channel. It's just this cool little oh my God, if you could see, the Elgato XL green screen is on your radar. But somebody tell me if you have a source for a good priced green screen paint. Oh yeah, diffuse. I will like that. I've been on the beta too, but I haven't been using it very much. So I'm sure you will help me a lot with that. Mostly I just tried to make our damn, what was I saying? I just tried to make it crash my iPad, and it did a few times, and I sent some screenshots. That was early on in the beta process. All right, Valerie Bat's here. Bat. The Bat Cave. Yay! Yes, it's the worm. And I'm going to add some stuff to the worm because the worm is all full, right? And then we're going to, I've just got this. Just kind of soft music, kind of heading on. It's a Zoa with 2-bar length, 2-bar long, just really long things with an APPy sort of thing. I took Jade Star's app thing called Brainworms, and I changed up the ARP, and now I call it Brainworms APPy. And then I've taken everything that's in Ridgewalk and bust it over here, and then that has our kind of noise soundtrack. And so this is just what I was sleeping to last night. Start singing Boomtown Rats. For sure. Exactly. Valerie. Right. So see, I can change this now by hopping in my radio audio unit. Let's pop that out, and I'll use something. Let's see. I'll use Wave Cloud. And you'll see, I'm just going to show you stuff before I even tell you anything about how it works. So connect your keyboard. Find a really cool sound in here. Let's use one of David Collette's sounds. Bottom of the Well. Okay. So you'll hear the sound. I'm just going to put in a... So as you can see, new things are being recorded. Right here in the... So now you've got this whole different washy sound. With our little loopers. So definitely watch Jade's tutorial if you want to know more about Ridgewalk. I'm going to open up the App Store, and we're going to just read a little about it. App Store. And Ridgewalk. So Ridgewalk is both a looper and a granular engine. Output is generated by a set of independent micro loopers that traverse a single buffer of audio. The audio buffer can be freely recorded to, overdubbed over, and reverted to a previous version, and the micro loopers will transition smoothly and instantly, with control over the micro looper's size, behavior, and movement throughout the buffer over time. You're free to reimagine and reinterpret audio like never before, all in real time. Ridgewalk is designed as a modular tool for flexible usage. It's equally comfortable at the heart of your composition, collaborating with you as you perform, or as a finishing touch to provide a unique complementary atmosphere to deepen your mix. Ridgewalk is fully compatible with modulators such as Ableton CV or Bitwig LFOs to broaden horizons even further. Ridgewalk has the following controls available. Recording. Record via your choice of 2 unique techniques. Choose between automatic recording via input volume detection and a classic latching recording technique that can record infinitely. Buffers can be up to 60 seconds or 16 bars. Overdubbing. You can freely overdub on top of existing audio with 2 methods. Choose between a traditional feedback dub or a unique sidechain dub, which compresses existing audio against new input. Playback will smoothly transition to new recordings instantly. Layers. Each overdub creates a new layer, which you can then move between smoothly and revert to previous versions of audio. See, I don't even know I'll have to watch it again before I would make a video on this. Full recall. All recorded audio will be saved and reloaded when reopening a project. You can import samples directly rather than record. You can independently volume trim control for the dry and the wet volume. Looper playback can be played and paused independently of recording an input. Playback will instantly reflect any changes to recorded audio. Looper playback can be automatically paused after a defined time since starting. This allows Ridgewalk to act like a strange reverb or delay. It can also be reversed, and audio can be recorded in reverse. The loopers can span from microscopic fragments of the buffer to the full size and can be synchronized with your BPM. Up to 7 micro loopers are available, which move together in concert with one another. Looper size and positioning can be randomly and independently desynchronized to add variations and unpredictability. That's called drift. Blur is a one-stop shop for increasing ambiance. This controls looper crossfading as well as introduces reverb. You can repitch it plus or minus 2 octaves. You can wander it in random movement, which is how I've got it set, via Brownian motion. You can use sequential motion. It moves linearly through a sample over a time defined in sequence or synchronized to your BPM. You can position it manually via tap or a click, turning it into Ridgewalk into a performative instrument. Ridgewalk can start playing back from recorded audio as soon as it's able, turning its granular looping algorithm into a live effect. You can sync it with your DAW's transport to automatically stop or start playback and recording. Sweet. Did that make any sense to you? It doesn't need to, because you can still make cool stuff with this. What? You guys, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Oh my God. Upon installation, we own your soul. I love Vogon poetry. It's so soothing. I just thought I would read random comments that were being placed. I love how Ridgewalk seems to bring this up, because when I was at Jade's Ridgewalk stream last week, we were all talking a bunch of crazy nonsense. So let's play around with some of these little things and remember. So dry volume is the level of your unaffected input signal. So this won't affect recording or volume. Wet is the volume of the recorded audio. So if I turn this all the way down, we'll have nothing. I'm going to solo this, or I'm just going to mute the other tracks. So see, you don't hear anything because I'm not playing. So we'll turn that back up because there's no input coming in. There's nothing currently being recorded. I turned that all the way back up. So this is what this sounds like all by itself. Is this amazing, right? This has got like water. This is pretty. So like the buffer stuff, your audio source is auto recording, classic recording, or file import. So we're just using the auto recording. I'm trying not to be too intense here because this is just something you can literally just add stuff. Like, let's go back in and add some more with Wave Cloud. Let's use Eternal Entrapment. And I'm going to try to make this, let's make that smaller. So maybe we can see, maybe we can make Ridgewalk smaller. And we can kind of look at that as we see what happens as we make some. Whoop. There we go. We can make this really tiny. All right. So I'm going to just hop, and I'm just going to make like any old chord. Just... All right. Now see, it's just all sort of starting to blend. Let's play around with this and see what we can do to change it. So buffer is not making it. We're not going to even play with that. We're just going to go loopers. And then we'll change this. So synced size, set the lengths of the loopers in tempo synced musical increments. So I've got it on dotted eighth notes. Now I've got it set to 16th notes. See how it changes? Quarter note. Again, different. Triplet half note. Dotted half note. Kind of like that. I know, I kind of crave almonds too. And then we can always say, we can just change it to size. We turn it way down. And see how it changes our inchy size? Now I just changed it to much larger, and now it's all kind of... Listen to how it sounds if you just change this. So imagine just like setting an LFO to this. And then this blur sets the amount of crossfading between loops from 0 to 50. Above 50, a reverb of increasing size and depth is introduced. So if you no blur. And now, but I want crossfading. I want a lot of crossfading. Let's put it at 80. And now we've got this. See how that kind of makes it smoother? Right, now we move to the traversal. And the speed adjusts the rate of change for the random movement. Like, what if we just move it? Or we move it way up. And it's just all over the place. And then so we changed it from forward. Forward. Backward. Ping pong. Tap. That way. Now I can change it. Whee! Tap, tap, tap. And an external, you can change it. But I'm going to put it back to wander because I like it wandering. I'm putting that speed back down. 40% seems nice. I like to turn the fade time up. So fade time is how long playback will fade in and out for. Spread controls the relative distance between active loopers. So I just made it slow. Now I'm going to add a little more sound. Let's see. Magic box number 13. See what that's doing to our sound. Whee! Now it's all got this shimmery. Yeah, I like that. So now we'll come back in here. Now I've got kind of a noisy vibe going. So I've got this set up with a drone comb. I'm going to detect the key just in case it's changed, and we might have to change the whole thing. So this is scalar EQ I'm using. And I just clicked the, right up here, detect key. All right, it's an A sharp minor, C sharp major. So let's go see. It's right now, it's in B minor. So A sharp minor, there we go. We've already got it. So now, if we could unmute this. See, now you've got this kind of swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. So now I've just got this swoosh, kind of a background noise, something that, like this kind of background noise keeps your brain from kind of fixing on any one thing. I believe I've looked up some stuff on, let's see if I can find that. Weep, weep. Safari. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see. White noise. So this is the one I looked at. So the reason that I use noise, and so we're not using actual noise here, but I'm using some of the same principles, which is that unexpected noises can disturb your sleep, or they can disturb your focus during the day. Ooh. Smithy says you can hit the little $sign in the chat to send super chats and super stickers at any time you would like to. Oh, you're so sweet. What sucked? Hey, Frank Turzo's here. Hey, Frank. So I'm going to be the featured channel on Frank Turzo's Community Pulse New Artist Spotlight show today. So that's awesome. So I hope you check into it. I don't often get into the chat there because I'm usually exhausted by that time on a Monday, but I will try to stop in today since I'm since I'm on the thing. If anybody wants to just pop the link for the Community Pulse in here, I would be more than happy to display that for you. Thank you for your very kind super chat, Jade Star. Stick this where the sun don't shine. Yay. So anyway, sounds lovely. Anyway, so researchers have been studying the effects of things like white noise, which it's a noise that contains all the frequencies across the spectrum of audible sound in equal measure. Aw, not a full pocket, but some peace for me. Thank you very much, Smithy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, so there's evidence that white noise helps reduce crying in infants, just in case you have one of those. Those little monsters. Community Pulse, there you go. Whoops. Undo that. Right. It can improve your work performance, and it can potentially help counteract symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Multiple studies have also examined how white noise may affect human sleep. So, but the other popular noises are like green noise, pink noise. And I'll use this chart that I got off of sleepfoundation.org. A baby. Tasty. I thought you were supposed to have them for breakfast, or they were for ritual use only. White noise equally contains all frequencies across the spectrum of audible sound. It's like television static. See? So pink noise, the frequencies decrease in power with each higher octave so that it creates a lower pitch. This is like wind. Brown noise is deeper pitched, and the power behind frequencies decreases twice as much as pink noise. That's like a rumbling thunder sound. Green noise amplifies mid-range frequencies, limiting the harsh high tones of white noise. That's like a waterfall. So, we don't know whether... We haven't figured out why these kinds of things seem to work. It may just be that it masks background noise. So if you have tinnitus, they've apparently been working on some stuff like that. Then there's, if you want to get crazier even, there is stuff like binaural beats. And there's things like binaural beats and somatics, which is making visual representations of things, and the kind of so frequency, there's like this frequency list that's been going around the internet. This is a little more like possibly sort of woo kind of, let's see, list. So this could be a lot more, okay. This document provides a list of frequencies that various parties have claimed can affect the human mind or body, organized into 3 categories. Whoops, I'm going to go back. This is not where to find that. There is a better place. Man, I have used this before. I just found it. Oh, I've got an idea. It's open. I've got it open on, hey, Eileen, Criminalini. Oh, so you got your grandson used to white noise, Frank Turzo says. Bought a little gadget, works amazing. So, let's come back here. Let's unmute this. See, now I've got this noise. I don't even know what frequency this noise is, but moist hugs. Oh no! This chat is getting really moist. I'm going to add some Launchpad in here because this is what we usually do after. I'm not going to do that yet to make it more lo-fi. Let's hide that. I'm going to go to Safari and send my brainwave frequency listing. There it is. This is super interesting, really. I'm going to share that. There we go. I'm going to airdrop it. So just if you don't know, you can be looking at something on your Mac and you can airdrop it to your iPad watch. Boom. How fascinating is that? Let's make sure I've got y'all back here. Frosted mini wheats in your guitar. Who did I just see here? Is the Dom Father's here? Oh my. I feel so honored. I've been visited by the Dom Father. You don't have an offer that I can't refuse, do you? Alright, this looks terrible. It'll be super hard to read, but if you later on you can pause and look at this. So there's brainwave frequencies, and you can use brainwave entrainment. So you can add things to your music like binaural beats, solfeggio tones, what are they called? Isochronic tones. It makes your brain, like, it's supposed to make your brain vibe together. Hey, so this is actually, Thursday, Jade Starr has pre-recorded an interview with Katie Underwood, who is a music healer. She uses chants and Tibetan singing bowls. And I'm sure that this is a little bit some of what's behind the things that she does, because this is information that has been out there for a long time. Some of it seems really new agey or woo-ish, but there's decent research for some of this. Just saying. So just take it as you like it. So these are things that come with, like, if you need to reduce pain, you want to use these super like low delta frequencies, even as low as 0.1 cycle per second. Now that is so slow and you can't hear that. So the way that a binaural beat works is that one frequency, like say you have 130 going in one ear and 130.1 going in the other ear. Your brain, because it's a pattern making machine, actually tries to compensate for that frequency, and it just slides your brain kind of into a forced, it forces it to produce some of these waves. I've seen it work with biofeedback. Doesn't mean it's magic or anything, you know. So anyway, like 0.28 to 2.15 supposedly helps with alcohol addiction. There's things that say it, I mean, and this is like not medical advice, right? These are just this is like, you know, what do you call that? Empirical, like, or not really empirical, that's like anecdotal evidence, right? But some of it, like I said, has been tested. And I've tested some of this stuff on myself. Like I started getting into binaural beats and brainwaves and soothing music in order to get over nightmares and stuff I was having. Yes, you saw that. I saw that. You saw that, the brown tone, right? Yeah, and it's linked to the solfeggio scale as well, which is, even if the solfeggio scale doesn't do anything, it sounds freaking cool. Like 396, it's awesome sounding. I really dig 396 and 432. They sound really cool, right? Anyway, so in your delta range, it like helps you. Like I wasn't getting enough sleep. I had way too much stress. I was drinking too much coffee, too much alcohol, like working too hard, not enough sleep. And I started using some of this delta brainwave stuff, and like delta brainwave stuff, and I almost never have nightmares. I was doing this kind of like music assisted meditation for every day for probably 3 or 4 years. So I to me it feels like it worked. Whether it's placebo, hey, the brain is a powerful drug, right? It's probably our most powerful drug. Anyway, as we look, we've got these sleeps. I'm just gonna slowly go through here, so later on maybe you can pause it and read it. So theta range is from like 3 to 8 cycles. 3.4 is sound sleep. I used to have ones that ran like 3.4 and 1/2, and your guitar wakes you up when you're dreaming many vibes. That's awesome. So 3.6 says it's a remedy for anger and irritability. So some of this kind of stuff I actually like performed unwitting experiments on some of my office mates and my boss. Ooh, seduction mindset 4.0. Woohoo! Shamanic state of consciousness 4.5. Reduce fear 5.8. So 6.2 to 6.7, frontal midline theta is a specific EEG, or electroencephalograph, which is your brainwave, a medical brainwave scanner, seen in those subjects actively engaged in cognitive activity, such as solving math problems and playing Tetris. Yes, and Smithy says some of the studies done with dementia and Alzheimer's sufferers with these kind of frequencies are incredible. And I'm just saying, I mean, obviously, I can't say this is true, but I mean, I've been listening to this stuff, and look how much younger than my actual age I look. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't watch horror stuff either. It's too horrible for me. Life is horrible enough. So let's keep going. Muscle spasms, 6.8%. I mean, 6.8 cycles. 7.5 to 8 for treating alcohol and drug addiction. Says this range of frequencies tells a person they're satisfied, which is missing in addictive personalities. How interesting. Now, I quit drinking too after all of this, so that's pretty interesting. And I did use a lot of recreational drugs of various kinds. So then alpha range is 8 to 12. So alpha is what everybody says to get into for super learning, light relaxation, creative juice. It's what like your hybrid marijuana will do for you, you know? It's that feeling that people are really searching for, which is relaxed but also kind of a bit energized. So there you go. I think high alpha is more of a focused attention, almost learning thing, and a low alpha is more of the kind of daydreaming vibe. So 9 to 13, relax, not thinking, kind of floaty. Everybody should like some of that. I guess 9.8 to 10.6 is when you start getting alert. Yes, it is very esoteric. Is there a be better on the drums frequency in that list? Hey, Ed Zielinski, welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, really, it is kind of strange. Mateus Perkowski. And I'm not telling you guys that any of this actually works. This is something to play with for yourself, obviously. But I think that you can definitely plant the suggestion in your mind that something's going to work, and it does help it work better. Hey, Robert Redmond's Clip Channel. So nice to see you. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you love this information. So, like I said, I'm just moving along slowly in order to see so that you can read it and pause. 12.0 to 14.0 is called learning frequency, or good for absorbing information passively when you plan to think about it later. How cool. I like this. Now, the beta range is normal wakefulness. That's 13 to 30. So you're taking in and evaluating data, but you can also be worried, angry, fearful, hungry, or surprised. Then once you get all the way up to like 40 and above, you get to these kind of, oh God, it says 13.0 is the alleged sphincter resonance. Is it now? So 14 is like awake and alert. 14.1 is one of the earth harmonics, earth resonance ones. 15 to 24, euphoria. Okay, now the person who compiled this chart, this is what they say. I will vouch for this one. I find binaurally produced tones between 18 hertz and 21 hertz have very pleasant results in a jogger's high sort of way. This effect seems the strongest around 20. While other sources equate this frequency range with stress, I'm thinking it might be like the roar of a car engine. In small doses, it can be quite a rush, but too much of it can lead to a headache. The serotonin system is funny like that. EQ out the social frequency. Live to fly. LOL, student in the lab. Hey, someone is talking on your laptop, Mr. D. Meanwhile, I've been tutoring a different student for 30 minutes. Oh, hilarious. Is it related to those TikTok nuts kicking down people's doors? I sure hope not. Whoa. All right. Whoa, I just like popped over to where did we go? 27 to 44, frequency range that cats purr at. Said to have restorative effects on the body, particularly the healing and strengthening of bones. By the way, this is at cdn.preterhuman.net. It says it's 30 to 60 gamma range, little known but includes decision making and a fear decision muscle tension. 30 to 500 high beta, not associated currently with any state of mind. Starting at 30 hertz, sources begin to seriously disagree over the names of what range are. 31.32, pituitary stimulation to release growth hormone, helps develop muscles, recover from injuries, rejuvenation effects. This is a higher octave of the 7.83 hertz Schumann resonance. It says it isn't. It's a higher octave. It's not related to the one at 33. 32 says it's a desensitizer. Like it says that there's the pyramid frequency, a Christ consciousness frequency, and a fifth frequency of Schumann resonance. They all pop at 33. It's pretty interesting. Gamma information rich task processing, high level information processing. This stuff is really cool. But we're not going to be using this high level stuff. It's here though, like it says 95 used for pain. And a lot of these are actually, you're getting to ones that are audible when you get up here. So you could be like messing with your bass and doing some stuff like that, right? You could be playing with your bass frequencies. Just doing, let's see. Synodic Earth Day. And one of the ways you can get these kinds of frequencies is with like frequency generators. You have some stuff like that inside of Logic. Just keeping on. So I see there's chakra ones. They start using the note scale in here. Like frequency associated with the orbit of an asteroid called Pallas, one called Ceres. If you're into astrology, those might be useful to you. Frequency associated with the spin of Venus, note G sharp. Who knew? These are wicked cool things. Can I make people hallucinate? I don't know. Can we? So as you can see that there are some definitely different, like 727 is used on allergies, sinusitis. A lot of these are 23,000 and up is above human hearing. And then they're called 38,000 to 40,000 magic window. Who knows, right? This is super interesting. Anyway, let's hop back on over to what we were doing here. So here, this one has got the noise. I make most of my noise with space fields. This is just using what we've got from our other channel, from Ridgewalk. And then it's just got this beautiful, let's see how this is just space fields by itself. Well, I'm gonna randomize all. Now see, the key of Venus is G sharp. Nice to remember, huh? 741, awakening intuition. Yes. And you can also look up S solfeggio frequencies, which I'll spell in the solfeggio frequencies. And then it mostly works on Android and and whatchamacallit, Windows, and it's called Gnaural. Whoops, Gnaural. Gnaural. See, Gnaural? That is, and you can generate your own frequencies like this with those. So now I pumped this up with some see this cool noise? Whatchamacallit, right? So I'm using moon echo now to make my noise more vibey. So I'm just quickly going to pop over, and once again I'm going to hop into the App Store, and we're just going to quickly look at what Moon Echo does. It is a Heinbach and audio thing app. It's free to download. So it's based on a communications technique that uses our closest cosmic neighbor, the moon, as a reflector for radio waves. This results in some rather crunchy and lively echoes modulated by the movement of Earth and moon. The moon's surface is an imperfect mirror and creates artifacts, unlike any other echo technique. Moon echo is both a musical lo-fi effect, so here's where we get our lo-fi, and a playful tool for teaching about space. It is so cool. So I'll come back over here. Now I'm just gonna stop soloing that. And we'll look at, our moon. So here we have, it's transmitting sounds to the moon. And if it's simplex, it's just going to the moon. So let's ping the moon right here. Hey, Metalhead Hippies here. Great show yesterday, by the way, for your tribute to Jeff and Adam. I mean, to not Jeff, you're Jeff. To Adam and you're Jeff. To Adam and Josh. Sound frequencies to grow hair. So check out Jade's tutorial and history of moon bouncing for Moon Echo here at that. You ate chocolate for breakfast? So anyway, basically, so I like the duplex one. So let's ping the moon. Pinging the moon. It actually pings the literal moon to get the timing for your delays and echoes. Getting ephemeris. It's 2.400 seconds. So now we've got, and see, so let's see. Oh, yay, my cursor's working. So see this little transmitter. This transmitter is literally pinging the moon. And then the moon is pinging back. So that's EME, or Earth, Moon, Earth communication. And that's when you have duplex. When it's simplex, it's just Earth to moon. And you ping the moon and it says 2.40008 seconds. But watch, if I ping the moon again, it's going to be different because we are moving and so is the moon. Right? Now it's 2.40003 seconds. It changed that quick. So duplex is sending it. And now this Doppler adds more, smooshiness. And you can mix it like all the way up. Yeah, listen to all that. You can turn up your moon dust, which is noise. You can turn your feedback up. You can turn your time up or down, but I want to leave my time at the 2.59515 seconds, which is what it is. We'll output a little more, and then what I've got on is I've got this dust envelope on. If I turn it off, the dust is just there. Dust is noise. So I'm just incorporating the noise into the sound. All right. So now, in order to make this, so you could listen to this kind of soundtrack for your life. You know, you could easily do this kind of stuff. And we actually have noise generators that will give you white or pink noise, right? Like, I'm just going to add one right here. So we've already got all this lovely stuff going on. So I'm going to add some audio, and it's going to be another audio thing app called Noises. Let's see if there's any, like, this has like wave analyzing noises, tape hiss noises. And it doesn't really have a white noise. Mariana Trench Exploration, I love this one. Oh, here we go, pink noise. Kind of loud. So here we got pink noise. So if we took the pink noise and we put some moon echo on it, yeah, see, check that out. Ooh, that's nice. All right, sorry, have to go back to work, Live to Fly. At least you got a kind of cool job. Boat of broken sticks. Anyway, so now listen to that. We've got all this nice noise. Gosh, this totally insulates you from the world, doesn't it? Now let's check and see what key we're in. We're in A sharp minor. So we open up our launch pad, because I always use launch pad because it just makes it easier. But you could be doing this with any kind of stuff, your own bass, your own. Oh, Tellus is here, peeps. Hope to see you next time. All right, Jim Shannon, have a good one. Ooh, this is really interesting what E. Urban has to say. So in 1997, Jodie Foster translated an alien signal to build an interstellar space traveling machine by adjusting reverb settings on her trusty Eventide DSP 4000 Ultra Harmonizer. I don't know if that's true, but it's awesome. It's hilarious. Yeah, how you doing, hippie, anyway? Let's see, so let's try to find something lo-fi. Let's search lo-fi. So now we're discussing another thing which is important for relaxation type stuff, which is your beats per minute. I've probably got this set at 55 beats per minute. Let's try, if we're thinking, let's try sleepy lo-fi. This is like, in case you like, I don't really like drums in my sleep all the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So this is something we'll play with. I'll just open that. Ooh, that crashed. It's cool. Just do it again. Reload. See, no worries. Open. Let's get that lo-fi back in there. I love Launchpad because no matter whether it's buggy or not, it just gives me everything. A pink noise generator. Low pass drums, yeah. Lo-fi. So sleepy lo-fi, let's open up sleepy lo-fi. There we go. And we need to change the key. So A sharp is B flat, so that's B flat minor. Right, there we go. And it looks like we are at 56. So it might sound weird, but let's just pop in this sub and see. Yeah, me too, Metalhead Hippie. Me too, Jeff. I'm overwhelmed. We lost two, or we at least heard about losing two people in 1 week. Hard. Yeah, see that? That's a really nice, vibey bass. Let's try it. And I would I'd like filter my drums down a little bit. You don't want a lot of high clicky noises when you're trying to relax. Got my little drums all filtered. Turn them down a little bit. I crashed. Crash! So see, now you're in like, you could sit here all day. Although I would personally go insane hearing the exact same drum beat, which is why I always add a play beat. Now let's see what we got lo-fi here. I'm gonna search L-O. Lo-fi. Lo-fi. How about 5? Nope. So Unveil is cyberpunk. Reanimatic is dark techno. Oracle, urban trap. Form is abstract glitch. Abstract hip hop, that might be nice. Let's see if we can find something with a mellow name. This one. Kama. I'm going to change it every. Now you see I've got this little kind of. Now we got our tiki. Right? LOL. But we could turn it. We actually don't have to have it at this low. This is a sleep level. Maybe like 70. Now that's too fast. It's 62. Oh, you bought one of those hand pans, Robert Redmond? That's super cool. Super cool. Oh, I remember which audio has white noise in, has colored noise in it. I think it's no input mixer. Let's look. Oh wow, sorry to unchill you like that. So, you can literally just look for noise. White, pink. Now there's some gain. That should work. In this channel. There we go. See, there we go. There's some noise. Pink. White. Brown. See how much lower that is? Blue. And Geiger. Tick, tick, tick. I don't want that. So, pink. Oh, so I would listen to like pink noise in the daytime maybe. Let's see. And then like for nighttime, so you just turn the noise down just enough so you. Now at sleep, well, I know a lot of people's do, but my heartbeats 40 is bradycardia, which is is your heart beating too slow. My heart beats, my sleep heart rate can get down to 48 beats a minute, and my resting heart rate, which is actually healthy, it's extremely healthy, especially for someone my age. My resting heart rate is below 60 all the time. My resting heart rate is usually, yeah, yours is 52, Val? Yeah, naturally, I have a naturally slow heart rate and a naturally low body temperature. Yeah, mine is about 54. 70 is still, reasonably healthy, I think. Yeah, and exact. I'll give you, if I go lower than, I have set it to 36 beats per minute before, but I had kind of a double timed hint thing going on. Yeah, so this is super nice, huh? So all we have in here is no input mixers giving us nothing but noise. Nothing but noise. Nothing but noise. Wee bubbles. So anyway, this is super just awesome, chill vibe. But you could also give it some let's look for another different lo-fi. There's coffee shop lo-fi. And then there's something like rain special effects. Let's see if that's there. That's a little poppier. Faster. That's a little more. Whee! Now see, we've got a bunch more stuff here. Let's see, we've got, we're only at 39% DSP. If you like, I like that Speldosa music box sound. So let's let's go to Zoa. Sorry to just chunk you down like that. Oh, you had hypertension before constantly at 160. Yikes. Now that's some stress, baby. Let us see. What have I done? Here we go. Back to Zoa. We come to number 2 here. And let's just hit enable. So rule random. Quarter. So like just imagining. So let's imagine we want to get some lo-fi sound on here, right? It's not lo-fi enough. So this adds one more recent app called Dr. Vibe. Hey, Robbie! Rubes! Robbie just got a a 50-inch symphonic gong. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, listen to that. That's very... So, noise, crackle. Get your crackle, get your needle on the record. So your noise, get your crackle down. A little needle sound. A lot of wobble, wow flutter. So, mix slammer, huh? So you can hear just adding some of this in there. Bing bong. See, I think there's just way too much of that. So what I always do to make there be less of something is use MIDI gates. And then what we end up doing here is inputting Zoa's second out to it. And now see, that's only half the notes will come. So let's take this and instead of making this, make it this. See, now some of them are missing. It's not just one note every quarter. It's like only half of the notes. So that sounds kind of cool. So let's add some nice let's add some stellar vox for wow, it uses the microphone. See, now that's a lot more. Look. This is nice. Very chill, very chill. So let's see if I can find some other interesting information. That the Wikipedia on the color of noise. So you saw that when we were talking about pink, the spectral profile is what it is. Let's see, I think I'm going to send this to quickly send you what I'm looking at, which is my Wikipedia, and I'm going to pop it over. Boom. There we go. I want even less of that I want just a little bit of that music box. So I'm going to go back and like take it down to 27%. Only like a little more than a quarter of the notes getting through. Ooh, ICD. I don't even know what that is. But I'm worried about you guys. All right. Whoops. This is not what I want. Boom. Okay, colors of noise. There we go. And I show you some more of this stuff. You can see the white noise spectrum really flat. Pink noise, power density falls off. Brownian noise, you see, when we had that, it was much more. azure noise. So that increases. Retinal cells are arranged in a blue noise-like pattern, which yields good visual resolution. Oh, that's interesting. Violet noise is also called purple noise. Violet noise's power density increases 6.02 decibels per octave with increasing frequency. Nice. I would love to have an insane clown posse implanted in my chest. In between sizes, I love that. Alright, let's see, what else was I doing here? Gray noise. That's random white noise subjected to a psychoacoustic equal loudness curve, such as an inverted A weighting curve. See, there's our gray noise. Velvet noise is a sparse sequence of random positive and negative impulses. It makes for good convolution. Doesn't sound that velvety to me. Yikes, green noise sounds scary. It does sound like it sounded like a waterfall, right? So that's another thing we can add. Let's see, we've got, yep, it's only 49% DSP. In fact, let's see. 49, yep, let's go. In fact, we'll add, let's see, water noises. You could add the healing bowl, like those healing bowls. There's a healing bowl app. I used that last week. You could see some of that, and Jade also did a show on that. But I want water noise. Let's see. We could use a file player. Oh yes, so another noise, this is also super important, a cat's purr. I recorded the purr of my my kitty that died this year, the cake. So her purr has been immortalized. Whee, let's go. Look at how many files I have in here. So much music, so much sound, so many experiments. Where we got purr, LMNO purr. Purr. I've got my pie meow. Damn. There we go. So that's a little loud, but... And then, so then you gotta loop it. See, there's the kitty purr. Yeah, I love the healing bowls. In fact, we could change this to healing bowl. Watch. Replace. Load a preset. Here we go. Like a, here we go, sound bath. Nice. Now we've got healing bowls, purring cats. Water sounds good too. We need like a water sound maybe. Oh, I remember. Decent Sampler has ocean waves. Let's look at Decent Sampler. There we go. Still only at 46% DSP. Look at everything I've got open. Let's browse. Ooh, file. Uh-oh. That's not working. Let's kick it out. Let's try it again. There we go. Which ones do I have? Where's mine? Santa Monica Waves are the ones I have. There we go. Load. Santa Monica Bells and Waves. Here we go, waves. Sorry, I'm gonna, once again, hey, Chili, Cold Acre, good to see ya. All right, let's solo this real quick. You hear nothing. We need some stuff going in there. Let's see. Let's find a different, let's not have bells. How about that? Santa Monica Waves. There we go, waves. Ooh, and as E. Urban says, you can make waves with white noise, short delay, reverb, and volume automation. And I would love to see you do a show on that. But here we have our Santa Monica waves, right? Let's add some nice, yummy reverb on there. Let's add some moon echo to our waves. Because the moon actually, let's turn the moon dust down. Let's use it simplex. There we go. Yes, I do. I use train sounds, by the way. I use train sounds in one of mine. I have one, let's see, it's 243. So here we've got the ocean. And I'm gonna let's take out the beat now. So of course, if you don't have any drums, well, we took out the main drums. We could take out all the drums. Then of course you'd have to turn your purr down. I would turn down my nerd synth a little bit. Whee! Screech, woo, bow, bang. All right, so I've only got a few minutes left, so just quickly, I'm going to save this. It's called New Mellow. Save session. And we're going to listen to my train ambiance one, just for fun. Train ambient. All right. In a few minutes, I believe Jade has a show today. Jeez. This whole new thing is like anyway. So this file is called Underwater Ambiance Lake. So this file right here, that's playing, is the sound of a train from underwater. I'll solo it and you can just kind of hear it. See how you can hear it? The train. And then this one is called a train voyage. So oh yeah, that's right. And then we've got our purr again. So I'll just we'll unsolo all of this and we'll just hear what I've got going on. This is one of my sleepy tracks. I kind of using the train instead of a beat, you know? So Jade Star's coming up next with her top tips on getting the most out of Drummer in Logic Pro for iPad. It's fantastic. Ooh, I like the train a lot. Yeah, I like the train out in Colorado too. That's one of my favorite. I took the train across the country, both directions, and at different points. And going up those mountains in Colorado was freaking amazing. Anyway, all right, guys, let's stop this. Clear it out. All right, we're finished. Jade does know how to get the best out of a drummer, right? I totally agree. All right, so here we are. I'm going to say goodbye to you with my face real quick. And I hope you have figured out how to do some, like, at least a few tricks on how you might make some music or some sound to calm you down when you're feeling agitated, or to help you sleep at night if your sleep is disturbed, or to help you focus if you are not able to focus. And that should be enough to at least get you started. If not, you can check out my stuff. I am going to be releasing an 1 hour background ambient track called Remain Afloat this week. So you can do that, or there's hundreds of channels that you can also listen to, but why not try it yourself, okay? All right, let's get my face back in here. There I am. So all of you, I hope you've had the most amazing time. Tomorrow I will be back. Don't forget, also after Jade's show, and Pete's going to be on too, and then Frank Terzo with kind of overlapping with Pete, doing the Community Pulse New Artist Spotlight, where my channel is the featured channel this week. Tomorrow, I'm coming back to talk about my philosophy and the principles of art and design, stuff that will help you get your stuff together no matter what apps you use, and things that will give you some pleasure, enjoyment. And I will be drawing and showing you some of my projects and things. And on Wednesday I'll be singing as always. So everyone, have the most amazing afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it is you're doing. biggest love, and all the peace you can carry, baby. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and for our community.